Hey everyone, this is Tom and welcome to TheAppShelf.com's video review for The Price is Right, available right now for $2.99 on the App Store. The app is strikingly similar to the game show. There are two modes that you can choose from to play, Classic Mode and 3 Strikes Mode. Classic Mode begins at Contestants Row for your first chance at a pricing game. You win by bidding the closest to the price of the item without going over. You get 6 chances to move out of Contestants Row or it's game over. The second part of Classic Mode can be any one of 16 different pricing games, all of which should be very familiar to you if you've ever watched the show. Since there are so many, I won't bother explaining each one individually to you. Rather, the game actually does a great job of explaining them all instead. Be advised though, as with The Real Price is Right, sometimes luck will do you a whole lot more good than actual educated guessing on product prices. The third part of the game show is the Showcase Showdown. In this section, your goal is to get as close to $1 in 2 spins on the big wheel without going over. The wheel is separated into sections each labeled in 5-cent increments. The game itself is fairly straightforward. Spin and hope you don't go over. If you win the showdown, you and another player will advance to the fourth and final part of the game, the Showcase. In each showcase, the players will be shown a loosely themed set of prizes. Just like Contestants Row, you'll want to bid the closest to the actual retail price of the items without going over. Unlike Contestants Row though, the difference between your showcase bid and the retail price must be lower than your opponent's. There is the added bonus that if you bid within $250 of your showcase, you'll win both showcases. 3 Strikes Mode plays similarly to Classic Mode with a few differences. First, you'll play consecutively through each of the 4 parts, win or lose. Each time you lose, you get a strike. 3 strikes, and you're out. This particular mode lends itself to one of the other features that I'll get to here shortly. Once you complete the showcase, and assuming you haven't gotten 3 strikes yet, you'll move back to Contestants Row and continue cycling through until you strike out. The game does a great job at making you feel like a part of the show. The soundtrack is all authentically transcribed so you can hardly tell the difference. Each item you have to price comes with actual footage from the show, Barker's beauties and all. The graphics and gameplay, while not on the cutting edge, do a lot of justice to their TV counterpart. Fans of the show will get a kick out of dropping Plinko chips down the board, trying to stop the mountain climber from jumping off the cliff, or playing any of the other pricing games made available. There's also a 2-part achievement system included in the game. The first part is a simple ranking system that rates your payouts with titles like Come On Downer or Pro Pricer, depending on how much money and prizes you can attain in a single sitting. Remember that 3 Strikes mode? The second part awards achievements for each of the 19 different games you'll play throughout the whole of the app. Once you've unlocked all 19 achievements, you can play any of the games individually through the achievements menu. That's a lot of opportunities for replay. This isn't to say that there aren't any problems with the game. The sound effects can sometimes get a little obnoxious and overpowering. Also, there are a few times in the game where a firm press on the screen yields a delayed or no result. There's also a considerable amount of time spent on loading screens in between each part of the game. Each of these problems wasn't enough for me to stop playing, and at least one of these could be fixed by a simple volume adjustment. Overall, if you're a fan of the show, you'll really enjoy this app. It's 76 megabytes of pure nostalgia. Even if you've never seen the show before, there's still a lot of fun to be had. I like it a lot, and I really hope you will too. For more iPhone and iPod Touch news and reviews, visit www.TheAppShelf.com. This is Tom for TheAppShelf.com.
Let's see what you'll be playing for. It's a new car!